Hey, my name is Henoko Lubala, and I'm from Tanzania. Uh, let's say I came. I born in Dar es Salaam, 1992, on June 5th, um, and came to America the end of 2005 in Alabama.
How did you two meet? The specific and married in details. Who saw who?
Oh wow! There was a day that my brother, his name is Leo Cool Lubala. He had a baby shower one time, one couple last year, and I was at work at that time, and he said, "Hey, that this lady came to my baby shower. She seemed pretty cool lady, and she from Tanzania." I said, "Okay." I mean, I was like, "Okay, that's nice." Okay, well, I was trying to make it at that time, but I couldn't make it. I was stuck at work, and so I was like, "Well, I'm gonna have to probably meet her maybe some other time and stuff." So okay, and there was another time that I think it was last year, I believe, sometime in August, and it was a wedding, one of my other cousin wedding, and I was still at work at that time too. So my brother called me again. He's like, "Hey, are you gonna make it to the wedding?" And I was like, first of all, like, "Huh? What wedding?" I forgot at the time because I had too much going on at work. I said, this cousin wedding, Agnes." I said, "Oh, yeah, but I'm gonna be a little late because I had to work. I get off at 6." And I said, "Well, you should come. You never know." He didn't want to tell me details. He said, "You never know." So I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna come. I just gotta, as soon as I get off work, I'm gonna go home, get ready and stuff, and then go over there." And by the time I get off, the good thing, I got off early, around 5:15, 5:20. And I got on home so quick. I got myself ready, and I went to the wedding. And soon I went to the wedding. Soon I got to the weddings, and I sit down with my brother. My dad was there, and a few of my cousins that was there. My friends that was there. So people might introduce myself to them, say hey and everything. And then I said about another 20 minutes or something, because when I got there, it was a little bit late because everybody eating. So I was like, okay, everybody eating. You know, I don't like coming in late like that. So I was like, well, at least I'm there to support one of my cousins. So, and then 20 minutes later, like I said, my brother came over. He said, "Hey, hey, let's go outside. Let's go in outside for a second." I said, "What's going on?" I said, he said, "Nah, just come on." I said, I got up. I went got a little door, a little outside door, whatever. And then he said, "Hey, this is a lady that I was trying to tell you about at the time." I said, I said, "Oh my God." I was like, "Man, she's beautiful." And I was nervous, my hand was shaking and stuff. And then I was like, "Hey, my name's Henoko Lubala." And she said, "Hey, my name is Sarafina." I'm like, "Oh," I said, "Man, you got a beautiful name." She said, "Thank you." And I was still nervous. I didn't know what to say after that. And she said, "Unatokea wapi?" I said, "Ma, oh shit." So I guess I need to speak Swahili too. I said, well, I mean, I was like, I'm from Tanzania too, in Swahili, which is nimetokea Tanzania too. Kwa mimi ni Mbongo. Akaniangalia, she had a very big smile. So when we start talking Swahili, I usually don't talk a lot of Swahili, only if I'm like parents and stuff like that. And then, so we just talking for a little while over there, and she seemed so nice and cool, and I was like, man, okay, okay. I think I can. There's a potential up in here. It's crazy. I usually like when I meet somebody, I know this is the right person or not right person. I don't know what it is, but I know. So, and then we, like I said, and I was like, okay, well, and I was like, if you don't mind, can I have your number so we can contact sometime when you're free? She said, okay, okay, that's fine. So she gave me a number. We exchanged numbers, and then after that, we went back inside, and then I didn't know I was supposed to text her right then, be like, hey, just save my number. So I just wait, and then later on at night, and then she was about to leave, and I went over there and introduced, because I know her mom real good, and I know her dad, so I went over and introduced myself. Still nervous. Hey, how y'all doing? This and that. And then her mom looked at me, a big old smile too, because I was trying not to look at her, make it awkward. And then after that, we left, and then they were about to leave, and I went over and said, hey, okay, I'm gonna talk to you sometime this weekend or something, next weekend. And after that, everything good. We're in the I think I said about a week or 2 weeks or something like that. I ended up drove, because I stay in Alabama and she stayed here in Georgia. And so I drove here, went to some park here in Atlanta, hang out, everything was so good. And after that, we've been hanging out since then, really.
Introduce yourself briefly.
Okay, my name is Sarafina Tegemea Mfinanga. I'm from Tanzania. Yeah, I'm the only child in our family. I'm the first child.
How did you guys meet? And the specific narrating details who saw who?
Oh, okay, we met at the wedding, in the wedding of Agnes last year, August 5th. That's the place that we met. The wedding place, yeah. So when we met that day, he took my number, and then we had some few conversations and stuff like that, and then we exchanged contacts. He asked for my number. I'm not the one who asked. He's the one who asked for my number. And then we started communicating and get to know one another.
What attracted you to each other, and when did you know you were in love?
Okay, the moment that I knew that I'm in love with him is, okay, let me start with what made me be attracted with him. The first thing that made me be attracted with him, because I saw him, he was a straight man, he knew what he wants, and most of his goals or ambition or wishes, they were quite the same as mine. So when he came to me, he was straightforward and have the intention of ending up in marriage, but not just playing for one another.
What attracted you to each other, and when did you know you were in love?
Attracted to each other, I say because, I don't know, I guess the way we communicate each other. She's very patient. I'm a very patient person too. She know what she want in life, and I know what I want in life, and so it made it much easier. Our connection be stronger and stuff like that. And what's that the question is?
When did you know you were in love?
Man, I don't usually. It don't usually happen to me, but I want to say it's crazy. But I want to say the first day. The first day, man. It's crazy, but the first day, because it's just the conversation to find somebody that, from where you from, speak the same language you speak. I was like, man, I know there's some people from Tanzania too, but it's just the culture thing, just the vibe, the connection. At the first day, everything was right. So, yeah.
When did you know you were in love?
The moment that I knew I was in love with him, I remember that day I was at work. I was so frustrated. Here, America, with work, there's too much stuff is happening. So I remember I just called him, and then when I was talking to him, I was crying that day. I was so emotional. So when I was crying, he was like panicking, like, "Hey babe, are you okay?" and stuff like that. And the way he was comforting me, and the way he was like giving me hope, and I don't know how can I put it. The way he was like, okay, let me speak it in Swahili. Jinsi ambavyo alivyokuwa akinibembeleza, akiniongelesha, akini-encourage, akinitia moyo, akinifariji and stuff like that. Nikaona kwamba ni mtu ambaye anaweza akanisaidia nikiwa na shida au nikiwa na tatizo lolote. Kwa sababu nakumbuka kuna mambo mengi alikuwa akinishauri, kuna vitu vingi alikuwa akipenda kuzungumza na mimi na vitu kama hivyo. Kwa hiyo ile siku, that's the moment I felt in love with him, because he was so romantic, and I don't know how can I explain it.
How has your dating journey been so far?
Okay, so far our dating journey has been good, but in each and every relationship there's up and down. So, but when we count the downs, they're not that much compared to the ups, because there's no any relationship which you'll find is just smooth. There must be up and down. So for me and him, we had a good relationship because both of us we have the same characters and same behaviors. Most of them, I can say, what he likes and what I like, they're just the same. When you compare them, they're equal. Yeah, so due to that, makes it easy for me to be comfortable, to be free with him.
How has your dating journey been so far?
Dating journey with her? It's been great, actually. It's been real great. I don't usually travel, like driving 2-3 hours by myself. Usually with my friends, go like out of town, do hang out. But it's just this is something about her just made me drive from Alabama to Georgia every time I get a chance to be off, just to hang on her, talking and this and that. Yeah.
What is the most memorable moment in your relationship, and give specific examples?
Okay, the memorable. Okay, I don't know. I can't remember. The first one is that which I told you about the work, about what happened and the way he was comforting me and stuff like that. And the second day, it was the day that when he brought the proposal letter to our family. I remember that day we planned that he has to stay for that night. But for him, he said he cannot stay. He has to leave and go back to the state. So at the ending of the day, I didn't know that he made like a surprising to me that he's going to stay. But for me, I knew he's going to leave. He's not going to stay there. So when reaching the evening, he say, let's go somewhere. And then he told me he's gonna stay, he's not gonna leave. So that was one among of my memorable day. I cannot forget it because I didn't expect that he would stay, because the way he was talking to me, he was serious that he's not gonna stay that day. He has to go and completely staffs and all that works and everything. So for me, it was a very nice day.
What is your most memorable moment in your relationship, and give specific examples?
Mama, I want to say, it can be the first day we met. There's memorable too, or first. Yeah, actually, you can say the first time like meet each other by ourselves. And when I came here to Georgia, we went to the park. I usually, when I go on trips and stuff like that, I usually like do. I'm into like go find places. I don't do like adventure stuff. So when she first told me that she like go doing like adventure stuff, like go to the park, I said, that's a good thing. Cause you know some people are like go to fancy, like to the beach or something like that, but she just want to go simple stuff. I'd say, wow, she want to just go this place. Really? Okay. Well, that's why we went to the park.
What qualities do you like in your partner?
What?
What qualities?
Qualities. Okay. The first thing that I like about him is a responsible man. He know how to take care of. He know how to take good care of me, and he know how to deal with me. Sometimes I can be short-tempered. I know myself, and I think maybe he knows me right now because I'm really short-tempered. It's easy for me to piss me off. So he knows how to deal with me. So for me, I really like that because he understands me and he know how to handle me and he know how to deal with me. So that's the thing I like about him.
What qualities do you like in your partner?
Very kind, very patient, very smart. She knows what she wants in life. And of course, she's very beautiful. Honestly, I wish I met her 3 years ago, you know. But yeah, she grew up with Christian. You know, her mom is a pastor. You know, I know her mom for a few years. I know what she about. And then to know that she have the daughter, I knew that she got raised in the right place. So, yeah.
What do you expect in the other side of marriage, and how many kids do you want?
Okay, we wish to have like 3 kids. For me, I wish we have 3 kids. Yeah, but if God grants us with more than that, it's okay. But for me, I wish we could have 3 kids.
What do you expect in the other side of marriage?
Other side of marriage, like what?
When you get married.
Okay, when I get married. Okay, for me, when I get married, I just wish we have a good life. Both of us, God to help us to achieve our expectations and our dreams. So that's what I expect, and we have a good life, a good family. We can be for me, I wish like we be a productive family. That's what I wish.
What do you expect in the other side of marriage, and how many kids do you want?
Say one more time.
What do you expect in the other side of marriage, and how many kids do you want?
On the other side of marriage, I expect a great life. You know, together, live life, have kids. I already got a son. His name is Enoch. He's 2 years old right now, about to be 3. And I say about two more, 1 or 2 more kids. That'll be done. Yeah. Let's see. One thing that made me decided to be ready to marry this beautiful lady right here. I want to say a lot of things. First, I want to say who she got raised with, which is her mom. I know her for many years. She friend with my dad and my mom. So she grew up with Christian, which is, I grew up in Christians, my mom and dad too. They taught me a lot about God and stuff like that. And I grew up church too. She got a big heart, very big heart. She care about people. She says some stuff that I have going on. She always encouraged me, asked me, did you do this? Is everything okay? Did you also remind me stuff like that? That's things like that. It make me love her more than I ever loved somebody too. And is also how she talked to my son, how she handled him. Sometimes it can be bad, but she's very gentle, very patient. I love about that too. She's smart. She always want to lift herself up, without even me saying anything. Even though as a man, you want your lady to do this, do that. But she know what she wants. So that kind of make me even love her even more too. She's beautiful, like you see her. I mean anybody can talk to her. I mean anybody can have her be as a wife. So I'm gonna say I'm a very lucky person, and I'm very happy. I'm looking forward for the day, the big day. I know it's coming. I know. At first it was like, it's gonna be a long time, but now it's getting closer and closer, and so I'm definitely looking forward for that. And I see I can't even stop looking over here because the smile, I mean, I'm happy. I'm a very happy person. And then, yeah, thank you.
Is there anything she has done that maybe has pissed you off?
Things that she's done or said to piss me off. Man, I'm a person that can remember stuff like that, But if I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's something that she maybe pissed me off. Maybe the only thing that probably not really pissed me off, but you tell a little bit. Probably give some of my food, which is nothing. But other than that, it's nothing, man. I feel like she's the right person for me. Yeah, I believe so.
Who said I love you first?
Me. I say I love you first the first day, about thinking in my head. I don't know if I say it loud enough for her to hear me. But yeah, definitely I did. I did. Yes.
How was the reception when you proposed to her? How did that go?
Uh,
What was the reaction of the parents?
It was. It was. It was. It was good.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was very nervous. I was shaking, sweating. I got friends there. I got my mom, my dad there. I didn't know where to start, so I had to talk to my friends. My friends had to calm me down a little bit, and they're like, "Man, you got to do it." I know I'm gonna do it, but I'm nervous. So I said, "You know what? Let's go." So I went over there. Like, hey, this is the day that we were looking. I was looking for to do this. You know how much I love you. You know how much I care about you. You mean so much to me. There's no other girl that I want, only you. And I love you, and I'm looking forward for our wedding and marry you, and you be my wife. So I got one question for you. Will you marry me? She started crying. I said, oh my God, did I say something wrong? So I'm still sweating. So she stopped. She looked at me and she said yes, and I gave her a ring. Yes.
Oh. Okay, na vitu vingi sana vya kueleza ambavyo vilikuwa vimenipush vikanifanya mpaka nika fall in love with him. He's, as you can see him over here, like he's very nice guy. Anaongea vizuri, ni mstaarabu, ni mtaratibu, ni mtu mwenye hekima, ana hekima sana, anajua namna ya kudeal na mtu. Kwa hiyo kitu cha kwanza ambacho mimi nilichokipenda kutoka kwake ni ule commitment yake. Alivyokuwa amekuja kwangu alikuwa very straight kwangu kwamba nini anataka. And as long as unavyojua saizi kizazi cha sasa hizi, it's very hard to get a man who is very straightforward. Most of the men will come to you and say they will marry you, but at the ending of the day, they won't marry you. They just use you and just walk away. Wanaume wengi, vijana wengi, si wanaume tu, hata wasichana wengi huwa wanafanya hivyo. Kwa hiyo kwangu mimi kitu ambacho kilinifanya nikampenda zaidi, the moment alivyokuwa walk into me, alikuwa anajua nini anataka. Na alinionyesha pia what he really wants. Because sometimes a person can say, I want maybe an A, but you never see that person in the class studying, doing some different assignment and stuff like that, so you can get that an A in the class. So for me, alivyokuja kwangu straightforward and telling me all his intention, and also niliona effort za hizo intentions zake alizokuwa try to explain to me and show up to me. So I was really happy, and I found myself I'm the luckiest woman in this world, and also happy to spend the rest of my life with him, because he's always a nice guy, always supporting, caring and lovely, and he knows how to handle me. And due to that made me to also fall in love with him. And you know, there's nothing beautiful like falling in love with a person who loves you too. Anybody can say I love you, but that person cannot mean what he is saying. So action talk faster than words. And most of the time, he's not the talkative one. I am the one, the talkative one. Even sometimes, even sometimes when he finds me not talking, he'll feel like something is wrong. He'll ask me like, "Hey babe, are you okay today?" Because he knows I talk most of the time. I'm very talkative. So for him, most of the time, action talks louder than voice. So whenever he say anything, he put an action on it and make that thing to be completed. So there were different assignments that I gave it to him without him knowing.
Oh, Jesus.
So I remember like sometimes I wanted to know if he's a man who can take good care of the family. You know, like in Africa, a father is the provider of the family, right? Compared to here in America, most of the time they say 50-50. And if a man loves you, you will see, because he will be there for you in no matter what. So I remember one day I was just making a joke on him, like, "Oh, I'm getting a hard time. I don't have a laptop. I'm just using this desktop here at home. Blah blah blah. It's giving me a hard time," and stuff like that. So I was just trying to see if he's responsible and if he can be there for me and if he can support my education. And I was really surprised the moment that he came and brought me the PC. I was so happy because I just talk like a joke, so I didn't know that he would put an action on it. So through that I saw he's a very responsible guy and he cares about education, and you know education is the key of life. So even sometimes I remember when I usually take my studies, sometimes I can be lazy and he's the one who will wake me and tell me, "Sarah, you have to finish your assignment. You have to do this, you have to do that." Even sometimes I usually get mad when I sleep, calling me in the morning like, "Today you have to go to school." Sometimes I feel like dodging to the school, but he's the one who wake me up and tell me, "You have to go to school, you have to do this." And even sometimes, you know, we like cheating in the exam, right? So I may even ask him, "Can you help me to do my exam?" But he's saying, "No, you have to do it by yourself. You have to read and do it by yourself." So sometimes I get mad, but at the ending of the day, when I'm doing it by myself, I'm performing, and whenever I perform, he's there for me too. He's happy, and you can see him supporting me. So I was really happy. I was like, "Oh, okay. So this man, he's there for me, even for my education. He doesn't just like me as me, but also think about a future ahead of me," because we know, as the way I say, that education is key of life. So when I'm well educated over here, as long as you know in America, most of the people don't like go to school. So if I go to school, I will have my career and everything, it will be profitable for me. Even if in Africa, I've finished until my bachelor, I have my bachelor with me, but you know, when you come here in America, you have to start again. It's quite different. They cannot take your bachelor from Africa, you have to start again. So I was so happy about that. And even sometimes, as the way I said, I'm sometimes a short-tempered person, but he's there for me to cool me down, and he know how to treat me, and he know how to handle me. I can panic and everything, but he can cool me down and everything can be fine. So I was really happy to find a person who can understand me, because you know, it's very hard to deal with a person who's a little bit kind of short-tempered. You can say something small and piss me off, and you know, like for example, you can pour water over there. It's just a minor thing, but you never know at that time what type of mood do I have. I can, as if I will see like you kept fuel or you kept gas over there. Well, it's just water, but he know how to make it look like it's really water. This is not fuel, or this is not gas. So I'm really happy about that, because he has been responsible and he has been loving, caring, and also I like their family member. They're very good family members. They're very good parents. They raise him wise, because if he could not be raised well, he could not treat me well too. Because you know, the way you are raised, that's how you're gonna be. So I was really, really happy. Even his family, they like me. We have good communication. We communicate nicely. We talk. We smile. We help one another. So I'm really happy to be in a place where I'm loved, to the place where people can care about me and they can be happy with me. So that makes me more happy. And I just want to let him know that I really love you so much and you mean a lot to me and you're always in my mind and I will always be there for you. I will support you. I will love you. I will care and I will always respect you as long as you know me. Most of the time, I usually respect you. I don't give you any problem or any trouble. Yeah, that's it.
What food does he like?
Oh, he like rice and beans. Even I remember last time I was telling him, you should reduce eating rice and beans because the moment when he eats rice and beans, he becomes big. If you could have seen him here, like 1 month ago, he was not like this. Even this shirt was tightening him.
No.
You can think he's like a security guard. You may think he's the security guy. So I was telling him you have to decrease, you have to stop eating those rice and beans because it will make you become more big and big. Sometimes I saw him, he was a little bit mad, like, hey, you talk a lot. I said, I work on it. And I'm like, yes, you work on it, but you're still growing big and big. Where to? Yeah, I know that I usually piss him off, but at least I'm happy because he's an understandable guy. When I was talking to him, at least now you can see him right here. He's quite different the way he was before. Even himself, he can testify to you guys and you can hear himself.
I can't believe it.
Who is the better financial in terms of finances? Who among you is the better?
Like saving?
Saving.
I'm a big spender. And I don't want to say she's good with saving money wise. Me, I like to go in buying this, buying that, but I usually buy like important stuff. But sometimes important stuff that I don't need at the time, but I just want to buy it right then. But she like, no, we can buy this another time. Just get this money, put it aside, you know. But yeah, but she's good saving.
And even sometimes when I tell him to stop, you have to save your money. Sometimes he's like, you ladies, you're not the one who make this money. I'm the one who make the money. I'm like, okay, even if it's your money, but you have to save. I know he like good stuff. He know how to work hard to get good stuff. That's the problem. He works hard, he gets good stuff, but to spend the money, he's the first person spending the money. He doesn't know how to save.